We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Tua to open with a throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Try again. It's second and 10. Man in motion is Berrios. Here's Tua now on second down. Into the hands of Berrios. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the gun, here's Tua. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's second and 6. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here now, third and 5. Fields from the pistol. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Second down and 8. Now, Fields. This one complete to Washington. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion.
And he will score. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Tua now on 3rd down. He gets that complete to Berrios. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Miami. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's Achane. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Tua out quick. See what Tyreek can do. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. That's taken in by Achane. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Dolphins are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. He takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. This drive begins with a run by Harris. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run out of the gun with Warren. Inside the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Gonna run out of the gun, and here's Harris. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Fields. That is hauled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Tyreek now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Here's first and 10. To the air again, Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
3rd and a yard. Tua to throw again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Again, it's Tua. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and 3rd down coming up. Throwing again, it's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So here comes Jason Sanders and now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. Oh, he's got a man, and he caught it.
Gutsy call there. They forego the field goal attempt and allow their offense to come back on the field to try to end this drive with 6. Now, how often do we see those plays blow up in your face and we question the decision? But when they get it right, we have no choice but to tip our cap and say job well done.
A run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. In motion, it's Waddle. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
They get away from their running back down here near the goal line, Mike. They change it up. They give the ball to their wide receiver. He gets stuffed. Not a lot of space to operate down here.
And he will score. Game on. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Miami. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Fields. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First time they've looked his way all game long.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, so the turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say
She
less.
said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Say less. Talking so fast, slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Say less.
One in a million. All right now. Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal.